I think many of you who have watched the Pro Open have seen this pass dominating the game. Just know this pass is a game changer. Pro players abused it, and it was like the only way to create easy chances. And no one had the idea how to defend this pass. If you want cheap and safe and quick fc25 coins, visit u7buy.com and use the discount code DRFC for 6% off. Check link in the description. This passing technique is somehow similar to the first-time lob-through pass. It has the same tools used, and that final passing, it's almost the same, but the setup is different. This passing technique is so overpowered to the extent that all pros didn't know how to defend it. So the usual first-time lob-through pass, where you send your ball receiver forward, and instead of passing to him directly, you pass to another player and release the ball first time. Yes, it's also effective and good, but this new version, which I call the Elite version, is not that easy to perform. But when you perfect it, you will score easy goals. So we have 5 simple steps we take when performing this Elite version. 1 is observing the setup first. You have to scan and see whether you have 3 players around, the ball receiver, the passer, and the ball holder, and they have to be positioned in a triangle way, like these 2 players have to be waiting in the same position. The second step is to make sure that the distance from the ball holder to the passer is somehow big. Not huge like half-to-half distance, but somehow big. Here is to make sure that you have enough time to perform the last 3 steps. The third step is to get the ball to the passer as quickly as possible. We want the ball move fast and reach the passer. This increases the chances of releasing the final pass with much accuracy and power. And that pass can be the driven pass. VR1 pass, sometimes I use the normal ground pass, but I realized using the driven pass, final pass, is more accurate with power. The fourth step is to trigger the ball receiver to run in behind or forward. So here's the difference from the usual first-time version. That's triggering a run. The usual style, as you're controlling the ball holder. That's the moment you trigger the ball receiver to run forward, and then pass to the passer and release the ball. But this Elite version, as you pass the ball to the passer, when the ball is on the way, that's when you trigger this player to run forward. And that's why it's better when the ball holder is not close to the passer. There has to be some distance. This gives you time to trigger the run of your player and also perform the last step, and that's releasing the ball. Here we use the lob-through pass, pressing both the L1 plus triangle, aiming the left analog towards that running player. And here you don't have to use much power. I think 40% of the power is enough to elevate the ball, getting you in behind the opponent's defense, and the rest is to be composed and finish this created chance. One of the main reasons why this trick works is the automatic offside traps, or high line. fc25, it's very difficult to time through passes, either the ground one or the aerial one, because these offside traps. And this Elite technique doesn't give time for the opponent's defense to time that offside trap, as you most of the times get in behind that defense as the defenders push up. The next reason why this trick works is that it's very difficult to defend. If you watch the Pro Open tournament, pro players abuse this mechanic against each other, and no one seemed to know how to defend it. So you can use this advantage before it's patched and score many goals. But don't be excited. This technique is all about skill issue. It needs maximum practice and failing. But don't worry, we already have a video explaining how to practice this trick on our second channel. If you're watching this video on November 5th, it means it haven't been uploaded. But beyond that date, you check and understand the best way to practice it. So if you struggle with right stick switching, check out the dedicated way to train and master the right analog switch on our second channel. And also make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.